Hey guys, let's start the 53rd episode of Daily Football News and know what has happened in the past 24 hours. Messi is staying confirmed, what Ramos told on Mbappe, what Piqué said to Casillas, no Messi-Neymar reunion. Let's quickly find out all of these in this video. Before starting this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. PSG have confirmed the signing of Gianluigi Donnarumma days after the goalkeeper led Italy to Euro 2020 glory. Donnarumma, 22, has joined French giants on a 5-year contract. I am very happy to be part of this great club that is PSG, Donnarumma told PSG's website. I feel ready to take on this new challenge and continue to grow here. With PSG, I want to win as much as possible and give joy to the supporters. European champion Gianluigi Donnarumma has said farewell to AC Milan ahead of a reported switch to PSG. Italy goalkeeper became a national hero as he saved from Jadon Sancho and Bukayo Saka to seal victory in Sunday's Euro 2020 final shootout, but he is now preparing for a change in scenery after spending his entire career to date with the Rossoneri. Arsenal defender William Saliba has arrived in France ahead of his move to Marseille. The Gunners have been in talks with the League One side for weeks over a loan deal for the 21-year-old centre-back, who spent the second half of last season with Nice. Sunderland is considering a 2-year loan deal for 17-year-old Manchester City defender Callum Doyle, according to Roker Report. The agreement would mirror Manchester City's recent pact to send prospect Filip Stevanovic to Heerenveen for 2 years. The Barcelona centre-back endured a difficult 2020 to 2021 in La Liga. Everton is eyeing Barcelona centre-back Clement Lenglet as a potential transfer target under new boss Rafa Benitez, writes Barcelona Noticias. Lenglet, 26, came under heavy criticism from supporters this past season. Now, with the Blaugrana trying to clear wages from their books, he is a candidate to move elsewhere. Benitez is said not to trust his current defensive structure and wants new players to strengthen the unit. Arsenal is back in business. Mikel Arteta's side fell to a 2-1 defeat on Tuesday night as they kicked off their pre-season campaign with a game against Hibernian at Easter Road. And it was a familiar story for the Gunners, who dominated for the majority of the game but were made to pay for some clangers at the back and a host of missed opportunities up front. Is Arsenal the same? Or they are building? Chelsea has agreed on a record fee between women's Super League clubs to sign Lauren James from Manchester United. The deal is still pending personal terms, but the 19-year-old forward looks set to join her brother Reece in West London. Having gained United's permission, James has already completed her medical and is expected to join manager Emma Hayes' double-winning side in a deal worth an initial €200,000, rising to €300,000 with add-ons, the biggest transfer ever between the two WSL clubs. After that Copa America final, the good relationship between Messi and Neymar was there for all to see, but they won't be wearing the same shirt again anytime soon. Neymar spoke last year about his desire to team up with his friend again, sparking rumors that one of them could be on the move this summer. Since then, Neymar has renewed his deal at PSG and Messi appears on course to do likewise at Barcelona. Fulham defender Antonee Robinson could be one of Manchester City's next defensive reinforcements. The 23-year-old was relegated with Fulham last season and played 32 matches in all competitions for the London club. With the injury to left-back Leonardo Spinazzola, Roma is in the market for a replacement. The Italian Euro 2020 winner suffered an Achilles injury and will be out for several months. Alex Telles has been touted as a target for Jose Mourinho's side. As an agreement between Rossoneri and CSKA Moscow done, Nikola Vlasic is very close to joining Milan. Milan would take the player on loan with an option to buy €25 million. Chelsea has identified Roma centre-back Gianluca Mancini as a player they would like to bring to Stamford Bridge and to sweeten the deal. The Blues are willing to include Kurt Zouma in the deal, with Jose Mourinho keen on the Frenchman. Atletico Madrid completed the signing of Rodrigo de Paul on Monday evening, so their attention now turns towards trying to find a buyer for Saul Niguez as they look to ease the pressure on their wage bill. AC Milan is looking for an attacking-minded midfielder and has set their sights on RB Leipzig's Marcel Sabitzer, whose contract is set to expire next summer. Erling Haaland could be on the move this summer, with the likes of Manchester City, Chelsea, and Real Madrid all interested in the Borussia Dortmund striker. And Sky Sports Germany reports that the player's agent, Mino Raiola, would like to receive around €40 million as commission, an added cost that any club wanting to buy Haaland will have to consider. The Telegraph reports that Tottenham Hotspur is hoping to lure Danny Ings away from Southampton, with the 28-year-old having 1 year left to run on his contract at St. Mary's. Spurs hope to pair Ings with Harry Kane, who has told the club that he would like to leave. Manchester City's search for a number 9 to replace Sergio Ramos has not reaped any rewards yet, but C.com claimed that they are ready to enter the bidding for Borussia Dortmund star Erling Haaland, whose father used to play for City. It is reported that City's bid of €130 million is higher than what Chelsea and Real Madrid have offered. Now, let's move towards the major news of the day. The Blancos are eager to get big wages off their books. Real Madrid's plan for the summer transfer window will focus on trying to get bodies out, with any funds freed up by Operation Exit allowing for long-standing interest in PSG star Kylian Mbappe to be stepped up as the next deadline approaches. Marcelo, Isco, Gareth Bale, and Mariano Diaz are among the high earners that the Blancos would be happy to part with. While moving players on remains the top priority for Real, Mbappe is yet to sign a new contract at PSG and will see his current deal expire in 2022. Perez will then be required to act quickly to add to his galaxy of stars, with the hope being that funds will have been generated by then. Lionel Messi, already weeping in joy, sprawled out on the turf of the Estadio Maracana, and his colleagues embraced him one by one before hoisting him into the air. But there was also late praise for another star, one who has accompanied Messi from the very beginning of his journey, Angel Di Maria, who became a national hero at the very sight of the most difficult moment of his career. Messi told me that I was going to have my chance, that this was my revenge for the final I couldn't play. The Chile won, the United States won, the World Cup here. An emotional Di Maria told TYC Sports after the game. It came true, I was here. What could have happened if I had been in the other finals? Football is like that, second chances are like that, and I can see it was supposed to be today. I still can't believe it, I couldn't even cry. A lot of people were telling us not to come back to the national team. But that's all over now, and thank God we could get this title we so desired. Beating Brazil here. Leo said it before, we had to win it here and we did. Virgil van Dijk and 3 other injured stars, who returned to training on Tuesday after lengthy layoffs. No, they aren't at the same level as the others, but it's different, Klopp signaled to Liverpool's official website when asked about the quartet. All 4 look good, I have to say. Now we are in constant talks with the medical department, the fitness department, the rehab department. They look good. I don't know exactly when we can make the next steps, but it will happen in the next 4 weeks, for sure. We will get a big step forward. Joel looks good, he is the closest to normal training. Trent had a serious enough injury, but now not a major one. I would say, for the next 5 or 6 days he has a special program, from time to time with the team, from time to time by himself. But then in 5 or 6 or 7 days, he should be in normal team training. It's a big group here, a very youthful group, but a lot of experienced players here as well. He added, everything we need is here. The controversial leaked tapes of Florentino Perez have caused a stir on social media, with even Gerard Piqué making jokes at the Real Madrid president's expense. The Barcelona defender couldn't resist in an attempt to troll Iker Casillas on Instagram. Having posted about a new haircut, Piqué saw former Spain teammate Casillas comment beneath the photo. Younger, read original caption. Casillas, though, responded by writing Maumer, which was likely to be a play on the word monger, which is a derogatory term used to call someone an idiot. Piqué responded, isn't that what Flo said about you in the audio? Casillas is yet to reply, so it remains to be seen how he took the comment. For Piqué, though, it was just another example of his humor. Sergio Ramos began training with his new Paris Saint-Germain teammates on Monday, and he hopes Kylian Mbappe is one he'll continue to train with for some time to come. The French forward is a dream target for Ramos' former club, Real Madrid. I wouldn't dare say what someone should do. With my experience, I could give him some advice in private, said Ramos to the Spanish media. I would like him to stay at PSG because I like to play with the best. When you decide to stay or go, it's very personal. Looking to the future and a new challenge. I'm excited to play with both Neymar and Kylian Mbappe, noted Ramos. I have a great relationship with Neymar, and Kylian Mbappe is playing at a super high level. What I want is to win and for us all to pull in the same direction. We're on the right path. Ramos in a PSG shirt might take some getting used to, but it seems the Spaniard is relishing the fresh start and the chance to be a leader in a new challenge. The Argentine has taken a 50% wage cut to remain at Camp Nou, so the cash-strapped Blaugrana have to now hold up their end of the bargain. The idea they might lose their captain, their all-time top goal scorer, and the greatest player in the history of the game, Lionel Messi, was a real fear. They did, with Messi having been a free agent since July 1st, and he will continue to be so until he puts pen to paper on the new 5-year deal. President Joan Laporta was always confident he could convince the Argentina star to stay, offering him a sporting project. Messi has agreed to a pay cut roughly equating to 50% of his salary to stay, easing pressure on the Catalans, who are in direct financial straits. This is where the nightmare goes on. Barca has a lot of work to do, not to keep ridding themselves of deadwood and hammering their bulging wage bill into shape. Barcelona's team next season will look very different, but the club is at least now certain Messi will still be leading the charge. This was the end of our 53rd episode. We will be back with more interesting news and transfer rumors tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon.